Welcome to Guitar String Theory. My name is Mauro and today we're going to be looking into guitar tuning. It's no secret, if you're out of tune, doesn't matter how good you are, you will always sound bad. So in this tutorial we're going to take a look at the several methods available for tuning your guitar. We're going to evaluate them and we're going to pick the best one. And at the end we'll take a look at some famous alternate tunings that have been widely used by some contemporary artists. Let's get into it. Okay, so the first thing we need to discuss is intonation. Intonation is the reason that some guitars should be in tune are actually off. Now, a well-intonated guitar will stay in tune all across the fretboard, while a guitar that's not correctly intonated will be in tune in the open strings, but then as you gradually move towards the last fret, will go out of tune. So, the way to check for intonation is very simple. You just need to compare two notes. The 12th fret harmonic of any string versus the 12th fret note of that same string. Like so. That's the 12th fret harmonic. And that's the note. If those two notes are the same as in this guitar, that means the guitar is properly set up. You need to check this for every string. If any of the strings is off, you need to adjust it. Now, we're not going to get into this topic today because it's a very extensive topic. But if you discover that your guitar needs to be intonated, take it to a professional. It's usually not expensive and well worth your money. The first thing we need to know is the notes the guitar is tuned to. This is also known as standard tuning. From 1st to 6th string, the tuning is like so. E, B, G, D, A, and E. There are several methods to tune the guitar to these notes. Let's have a look at them. The first method is with a guitar tuner. This is the ideal method. A guitar tuner can be a pedal, it can be an app on your phone, it doesn't matter. All those tools are good enough for this job. You just turn on your tuner and start playing string by string. And the tuner will let you know what note that string is producing. And you just need to adjust it according to the standard tuning we just talked about, and that's it. You're in tune. But what happens if we don't have a tuner? Well, in this case there are several methods out there that we can use to tune our guitar. And they all depend on the same thing, which is comparing notes on different strings. In order to do this, first we must learn how to listen to two perfectly tuned notes. When two notes ring out in perfect unison, they produce a very pure sound. When two notes are slightly off, they produce a tremolo or a vibrato. Learning to listen to this is key in order to be able to tune your guitar without an electronic tuner. The first method, and the most common method for tuning your guitar, is the unison method. This is what most people use. You play an open string, and then you play the exact same note on the string above it, but with a fretted note. And you compare those two and adjust the open string accordingly. Here's an example. The next method is the octaves method. You play a note on any string, and then you find that exact same note on a different string on another octave. This is ideal for comparing non-adjacent strings. Here's the example. There's one more method that is widely popular for tuning your guitar, and that is using your 5th and 7th fret harmonics for comparing the strings. This method is not correct. Using the harmonics to compare notes is a mistake unless it's done in the octave, as we did for the intonation check. The harmonics of the 5th and the 7th fret ring out the pure note instead of the tempered note. Now there is a small difference there, it's about a 2-cent difference. But if you tune the entire guitar using that, you'll end up with a 12-cent difference between the low E and the high E. That's a 12% mistake on your tuning, and it's a lot. So, if you already use this method often, stop using it now, and if you haven't learned it, then don't bother with it. Okay. We've looked at the methods for tuning our guitar, and we found that 2 of them are correct. How can we combine them into a better tuning method? It's easy. We just tune the entire guitar using one note. We tune the high E string, and then we compare every other E on the guitar with that first open string. If we have a properly intonated guitar, we will get a perfectly tuned instrument. Here's the example. Okay, so we've looked at how to tune your guitar to standard tuning. But this is not the only tuning out there. There are a lot of alternate tunings. We're going to look at the 2 most popular ones today, which are drop D and open G. Enjoy! Drop D consists of tuning your guitar 6th string a whole step down. So from 1st to 6th string, it is E, B, G, D, A, and D again. This tuning allows for easy power chords, so it's been very popular in rock, grunge, and heavy metal music. 2 bands that really use this tuning are Rage Against the Machine and Silverchair. Here's a couple riffs from those 2 bands that employ the drop D tuning. Enjoy! Open G consists of tuning your guitar to ring out a G chord with all the strings open. So that is D, B, G, D, G, D. This tuning is very popular for slide guitar, in bluegrass, in blues, in country, and in rock and roll. Here's an example by the Rolling Stones. Okay, so we've taken a look at how to tune your guitar. Remember to post any questions or comments you might have on the forums, and remember to download the PDF that's right below this lesson that contains all the notation for tuning your guitar. See you next time.